I don't even know why he would do that. So defendant's bond is revoked in this matter. Defendant is to turn himself into the Washington County Jail by 6 p.m. today. Failure to turn himself in will result in a bench warrant with no bond.
That is Corey Harris. He went viral in 2024 for joining an Ann Arbor, Michigan court hearing via Zoom to have a hearing about a traffic stop that occurred where he got stopped for driving a car with expired plates. He had a suspended license and he joined the Zoom court while driving a car.
Bruh.
It did not go well.
Are you driving?
Actually, I'm pulling into my doctor's office, actually.
How dumb can you be? I genuinely cannot think of anything dumber to do in this situation. Did he think the court would just, I don't know, not notice him in the driver's seat? He could have done anything. He could have pulled over, stepped outside and joined. He could have even jumped in the back seat and pretended like he was getting Ubered around or he was waiting for the driver. Nah, fuck that. Corey's got places to be. He can't do any of this playing around bullshit, alright? He's a Giga Chad. Fuck you, I am driving anyway and joining court. It's so funny watching the judge like trying to figure all this out live. Like he just can't believe his eyes. And while the judge is saying everything out loud to make sure he's not crazy with what he's seeing, you know, a guy driving on Zoom with a suspended license. It's just funny watching Corey Harris's face as he just sits there with his mouth open, just going like, Also, why does he look like he's really good at playing Smash? You know what I'm talking about. Like, you just know he plays the meanest Steve of all time. He even has that, actually, voice. So, like, you know he's gonna fucking 4-0 you.
Actually.
This clip will never not be funny to me. I have seen this so many times and I die laughing every time. It's gotten to the point where I use this same reaction in real life whenever there's a slight inconvenience. What's that? Grandma just died. This was a really dumb mistake, and here's what the judge did to punish him for his stupidity.
So defendant's bond is revoked in this matter. Defendant is to turn himself into the Washington County Jail by 6 p.m. today. Failure to turn himself in will result in a bench warrant with no bond.
Bond revoked, and he has to turn himself in the same day. Judge, how is he gonna get there to turn himself in? You know his ass is gonna drive himself there. As the judge is just smacking him with that immediate consequence, he's sitting there genuinely in awe of what he got caught doing. But brother, you are driving the car. You made the sandwich. Everybody got their chuckles and giggles in when they saw him do the emote, oh my God. But me, I wanted to go deeper. Huh? So I looked up and I got all the details. And it is debatably even funnier than that clip we watched. He ended up turning himself in, Lord knows how he got there, in May, and he stayed in county jail for 2 days for his, you know, absolute retardation. He got out of county jail and got himself a new attorney named Deanna Webster Cox, who is a church-going lady who felt the need to defend him so Corey Harris wouldn't be scrutinized at the church that he goes to. They ended up doing a news section about it, trying to set the record straight and try to explain how he could have ever done something like that. She said that it was a clerical error, some like accounting issue that the state did not handle properly, and that he actually did not have a suspended driver's license. That's going to be very important for the absolute punchline truth nuke of this story. And a month later, we get another court hearing with our favorite superstar. Mr. Corey Harris is going round 2 with the same judge, like it's Street Fighter, but with a different teammate, Dion. Remember, Corey Harris is in court in the first place on a misdemeanor charge that he is trying to fight and get downgraded or removed entirely. Unfortunately for our superhero protagonist, the judge unfortunately found some new information that might completely blow up his case.
With any reference to your client having had a license on that day, let me make it very clear, based upon what the court looked at, he has never had a Michigan license.
What?
Ever. And has never had a license in the other 49 states and commonwealths.
He never had a license to be This absolute angel was driving a car with expired plates on a suspended license and a license that is non-existent. How does that even happen? How is that possible? Not having a license and still getting it revoked is like being homeless and getting evicted. What are we talking about? It turns out that 3 years prior to this court hearing, they automatically suspended his license because he failed to pay child support. He has a kid? Oh my god. If Corey Harris is out here getting the ladies while you're jobless and bitchless at home, you gotta rethink your life at this point. And if you thought that that was the only major bomb I was gonna drop on you about learning the additional information about this case, you are wrong. There is more, because he has something even worse than that from a decade ago.
Counsel, you probably didn't know this, and I wasn't sure where the prosecutor was going to bring. He's got a warrant.
Oh, no, I did not know.
Yes, he has a warrant for his arrest.
He's had an open warrant for his arrest this whole time for the last 10 years. I'm crying. Corey, you got it, bro. You have just chosen to completely ignore the justice system and any sort of laws or rules that apply to you. Why does he have an open warrant from 10 years ago? You won't fucking believe it. Driving on a suspended fucking license, bro. Not even Quentin Tarantino could write a story this great. So after the judge goes on revealing all of these bombs onto the courtroom, it was time for Corey Harris's attorney to start talking and defend him. And she reveals to the court, on top of everything that just was said by the judge, that Corey Harris actually, in the time between he was released from county jail and that court hearing, he got a permit. She's trying to get Corey Harris to show that he's making a good faith effort to go about things the right way, and that he's actually on track to finally getting a fucking license after all this time. The whole point of this hearing that we're watching right now was to determine a date for the final hearing on the charges he's being accused of. Mr. Harris actually gets what he wants, and the court date gets set for around 2 months or like a month and a half-ish after that court hearing, which the judge and the attorney both agree is his time to potentially get a new and first driver's license. It would prove that he's willing to make the changes because he's already got the permit and not just ignoring shit like he has for the last decade plus.
Will July 17th work as a new date for you? As I understand it, he is right now not licensed. So if he goes in on Thursday, gets his permit, he's got to drive for at least 30 days. Apparently he knows how to do that part. Sorry, that was Adam. I'm sorry, I didn't need to say that, but
yeah, he knows how to drive way too well, Judge. And this story finally comes to a conclusion against all odds, against the fate of God himself. Before Corey Harris's next official court hearing, he gets a driver's license. The record shows that when Corey Harris went to his final court date, the judge downgraded his misdemeanor and fines to a civil infraction. So believe it or not, the conclusion to this beautiful Quentin Tarantino-esque story is that he wins. Corey Harris got the good ending after making possibly the dumbest mistake ever recorded in a courtroom. So what I like to think of is that he got home that day, driving himself, sat back on his couch and said, "Oh my God. Skate Tiger, peace out."